Welcome to this explainer. Today, we're diving straight into a compassionate approach to one of life's absolute toughest transitions. I'm going to be drawing directly from our clinical experience at American Wellness Center, located right here in Dubai Healthcare City. So let's just get right into it.
At American Wellness Center, we know firsthand that when a relationship hits a major crossroads, it is so easy to find yourself totally overwhelmed by sadness, anger, or just pure confusion. You might be sitting there right now, asking a really heavy question. How do you possibly move forward without completely breaking down? And how on earth do you navigate an ending with actual, genuine respect? It is a deeply emotional time, and you know what? It is completely normal to feel terrified about the future when everything you know is suddenly changing.
Reaching a relationship crossroads. Let's start right off the bat by validating the heavy emotional toll of this transition and establishing the safe space you absolutely deserve right now. So what does this look like in practice? Well, we define separation and relationship closure therapy very specifically. It's a safe, entirely neutral space to communicate honestly, process those messy emotions, and reach closure with real compassion. It's about actively supporting both partners in healing. The big takeaways here is that this kind of therapy isn't just about pulling the plug and ending things abruptly. It provides structure, empathy, and professional support so you can handle this transition with dignity. And that holds true whether your ultimate goal is to reconcile or to part ways for good.
Think of it like a fork in the road. On one side, you have unguided separation. When couples try to do this entirely on their own, we almost always see a massive breakdown in communication. It leads to ongoing conflict, deep resentment, and this lingering, painful attachment that basically traps both people. But on the other side, what we consistently see with the patients we support is that a guided approach changes the entire game. It pulls you out of that chaotic conflict and guides you toward honest communication, mutual respect, healthy boundaries, and finally, some actual emotional clarity. Navigating the challenges. Moving forward means we have to understand and really normalize the profound practical hurdles you're facing. Look, even when a separation feels 100% necessary, it brings some incredibly intense hurdles. Based on our experience working with couples from all kinds of backgrounds in Dubai's wonderfully diverse expat setting, we know you are probably juggling a lot all at once. There's the emotional turmoil, the anger, fear, and profound sadness that often bubble up after years of unresolved conflict. Then there's the terrifying loss of identity. You have to figure out who you are outside of this partnership. For a lot of folks, there are really complex parenting concerns because they're trying to keep things stable for your kids. Add in major communication barriers and the intense social and cultural pressures that can pop up here in Dubai, and wow, it is a heavy, heavy load to carry. But I really want to emphasize this. You absolutely do not have to navigate this alone. Since we opened our doors back in 2016, we've established American Wellness Center as a leading, highly trusted institution for exactly this kind of evidence-based care. We've spent years refining our approach to support families just like yours. And when you walk through our doors, you aren't just getting one perspective. You're supported by our dynamic team of over 59 highly qualified, Western-trained clinicians. This is a multidisciplinary team that deeply, truly understands the complex nuances of relationship trauma and the healing process. We pride ourselves on giving you compassionate, culturally aware care because we know every single couple brings their own unique history to the table. Plus, we offer over 20 multidisciplinary specialties right here in our clinic at Dubai Healthcare City. This means our integrated team can seamlessly support you all under one roof. Because, let's be real, relationship stress doesn't just stay in your relationship. It wreaks havoc on your whole body and mind. So whether you're dealing with severe emotional distress, sudden insomnia, or physical symptoms of burnout, we handle it all. We integrate psychology, psychiatry, and wellness services so you aren't bouncing from clinic to clinic. Our approach to support. So how exactly do our specialists actually help you find peace? Let's take a look. Our framework relies on methods that are proven to work. We kick things off with guided communication and decision clarity work. This gives you a totally neutral space to figure out the future without the constant noise of an argument. Sometimes you just need to step back to determine if things can or should be fixed. From there, we lean into emotion-focused counseling to help process the grief, the anger, or the guilt. We also provide dedicated co-parenting support to insulate your kids from the stress of the transition. And because there is no one-size-fits-all approach here, we offer totally flexible individual or joint sessions, both in person and online. The most important thing to know is that at American Wellness Center, we literally never take sides. We are the neutral ground that ensures everyone feels heard and respected. The path to healing. Ultimately, our core belief is that you deserve to truly thrive on the other side of this, not just survive it.
The journey toward healing is very structured, so you never feel lost. Step 1 is a confidential consultation. Both partners get to share their perspectives in a calm, guided setting. Step 2 is setting intentions. Together, we figure out what the goal is. Are we redefining this relationship entirely, or are we ending it gracefully? And step 3 is finding emotional resolution. It's a step-by-step process that paves the way to peace in a highly supportive environment, and you are always in control of the pace. So, what happens after? People who complete this journey with us almost always experience profound shifts. We're talking true emotional resolution and a deep inner calm that finally replaces the endless conflict. We see greater self-awareness, way healthier communication, and a massive improvement in co-parenting cooperation. But most importantly, they walk away with the absolute confidence to rebuild their lives with balance and self-respect.
At American Wellness Center, we always remind our patients of this one fundamental, empowering truth. Closure does not mean forgetting. It means learning to move forward without emotional weight. Just let that sink in for a second. You do not have to erase your past to build a healthy future. You just have to learn how to carry it differently so it isn't weighing you down anymore.
Because everyone deserves to truly thrive. Moving forward absolutely does not have to mean that conflict or resentment defines your next chapter. We are deeply committed to empowering you to take a painful ending and transform it into a transition that is marked by dignity and compassionate care. That's the standard we live by every single day. So I'm going to leave you with this final question to think about. Are you ready to step out of the conflict and take that first real step toward clarity, peace, and respect? Take some time to reflect on what a genuinely respectful new beginning could look like for you and your family. Whenever you are ready to take that step, we are right here to support you. Thanks for joining me for this explainer, and we really look forward to helping you find your peace.